Well, hi. Sometimes months in advance, I start thinking Christmas in the back of my mind, and we're in Cookie Land today. We're going to make sugar cookies. Something I generally make for Christmas, but we're experimenting, make sure this is a good recipe so we can definitely use this for Christmas. So I'm going to be adding in two and 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. Your sugar cookies is delicious. We always have it around Christmas time, and you can really decorate them. We're not going to decorate them. We're just going to see how this particular recipe comes out. 2 and 1/2 cups of flour before we put this away. There we go. A lot of flour in this, folks. I just have to get my tablespoon. There's another tablespoon of flour that we have to put in. You know that. Yeah, so that's what it's called experimentation, folks. Grab that tablespoon, folks. I know it's in here somewhere. Plus a tablespoon of flour. Make sure this is really clean. You know, we start thinking Christmas months in advance because we want to make sure we have a perfect Christmas. And sugar cookies is one of those dishes you make for Christmas. All right. Then a tablespoon of flour. There we go. And I want to make sure we have everything to the T because we want this recipe to come out so I can put it aside and definitely use it for Christmas. We're in Cookie Land and I miss cooking. Now the next thing I want to add in is 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. And make sure this is done to the T because sometimes when it says 3/4 teaspoon, it's a little bit less than a teaspoon, but I usually add 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. This requires baking soda. Sometimes cookies require powder, but this is requiring soda. Now I'm going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Let me grab this. Just a little bit of cream of tartar. Okay. There we go. All right, we want the cookies to be soft and chewy. Now we're going to mix this together to dry it, and then we're going to start with the butter. There we go. Now, the next thing is I'm going to go to the butter. I have 2 sticks of unsalted butter. You can see it's at room temperature, folks. You want to keep this at room temperature, folks. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my sugar. I'm adding in 1 3/4 cup of sugar. You can see I'm getting a little bit low on sugar, but we should just barely have enough. It's going to be very, very short. Oh, boy. Okay. 1 3/4 cup of sugar. Okay. I think we're just going to make it. We made it. Okay. Now we know we need to buy sugar today. Okay. We're going to cream the sugar and the butter together before we add in the eggs and the vanilla. Book where I'm getting all my cookie recipes from. My youngest daughter, Mindy, actually gave me this cookbook. She's my birthday girl for June. Oh, we also have a birthday today. I know it should be past birthday, but today is Luna's birthday. Happy birthday to our sweet kitty, Luna. All right, I'm also going to add in just a dash of salt. Now I'm going to I have 1 whole egg. And you also need an egg yolk. So you have to actually separate this egg. If you get a little white into it, there's nothing to worry about, folks. It happens. Here we go. Gotta keep doing this. And the egg yolk. 1 whole egg, 1 egg yolk. This is what's going to make it really good. All right. Now we're going to mix this together. And a tablespoon of vanilla. Now, if you want to make lemon cookies, you could switch it to a lemon extract, and it'll be delicious. We're going to do that in the next week or so. Lemon cookies are fantastic. But today we're doing sugar. All right, we're now adding in the dry. Very slowly, because we're going to turn them into drop cookies in a minute. Okay, as you can see, it's very crumbly right now. Okay. Now we're going to do a lot of hand motion and get everything pulled together. Oh, folks, this dough smells so good. We're going to have to chill this for a little while, folks. It's really too crumbly for me to handle. Keep pulling together. And we're going to chill this just for a few minutes. See, it's coming together now, folks. But in this summertime, with the humidity, it's kind of hard. Okay. I'm going to have to wash my hands because what's happening now, folks, is actually beginning to stick to my hands. And that's not a good idea. Let me get my hands washed into little balls, as you can see. Now, I'm going to dip it into granulated sugar. Okay? And we're going to continue making little balls out of these. Like I said, we start thinking Christmassy around June, and we start doing all kinds of experimentation with different recipes that we're going to most likely use on Christmas. And these, around Christmas time, will be decorated. Right now, all we're going to do is just dipping into granulated sugar. Make them into little balls. This dough must be chilled, folks, because it's a very crumbly dough, and it could literally fall apart. I can already feel it starting to get a little soft. But you got to keep in mind, this is not December, this is June. Nala's birthday.
Luna's birthday.
Luna's birthday. I'm getting them mixed up. Okay. Okay. We should be able to bake about 24 cookies at once. No, I would say 9. I don't want, because they most likely these cookies are going to spread, folks. You do know that. Pop this in the oven. Bake this for about maybe 7 to 8 minutes. And welcome back to Cookie Land. And here we have delicious, wonderful homemade sugar cookies. Look how beautiful they came out. Really delicious sugar cookies. And yes, we're going to definitely use these for Christmas. Now, for Christmas, you can decorate these cookies with red, green sprinkles. But this is only June. And we're starting to experiment to see what's good, what we're going to definitely use for Christmas in December. I know it's months in advance. So from Cookie Land's Home Country Kitchen, have a great day, and please enjoy these delicious sugar cookies from Deborah White's Home Country Kitchen and Cookie Land's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day, and please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.